let's go ahead, get to this week's Pac-12 Power Rankings. Erik, I want to start with you.
With me?
What do you have from top to bottom here?
All right, let's get that up there. All right, Oregon, again, these are power rankings. I'm not necessarily saying who's the best team. Again, power rankings as to what's going on. Oregon at 1, University of Arizona at 2, Colorado at 3, ASU at 4, Wazoo at 5, Utah 6, Washington 7, USC 8, Stanford 9, UCLA 10, Oregon State 11, and Cal at 12.
Any particular reason why we still see the Sun Devils at 4? No movement after a loss last week?
I'm going to still put stock in the win streak. I'm going to put stock in that as well. I'm not going to overreact to one loss. And plus, I'm biased. So there's that as well.
That's fair. That's absolutely fair. Let's go ahead and get to my Pac-12 Power Rankings. Look, I've got the Oregon Ducks still atop the conference. Or actually, not still. I've actually got them jumping the Arizona Wildcats, who were number 1 in my last Pac-12 Power Rankings. And you can't really deny Oregon. They're on a 6-game win streak. They're undefeated in the conference. They're 13-3 overall, and a lot of that has to do with Jackson Shelstand, who, look, he's played 12 games for the Ducks so far this season. He's shooting 50% from the field, 43% from behind the arc, and 80% from the charity stripe, averaging 14 points a game. If he continues to do that, Oregon is going to be a tough team to stop. Now, I've got the Wildcats going from 1 to 2. Obviously, that stems from kind of the rough conference play that the Wildcats have had thus far. Their last game was a loss to Washington State. They lost 73-70, but I still think that the Wildcats are one of, if not the best team in this conference. I've got Colorado at 3. I've got Arizona State, the same place that you have them. I don't have them falling, although I am interested to see what they're able to do against what I believe is a really, really bad UCLA team here pretty soon.
I'm almost ready to start dropping Colorado down. Like the three losses in a row, I'm going to choose that's just a bad stretch. And has William in the chat says having CU over ASU is a bit crazy. I know ASU beat them barely.
I still think Colorado's a good team.
I do too.
They need to figure it out though when it comes to the road.
They were still missing Cody Williams.
Yeah.
Which is a big piece.
And KJ Simpson, we know what he's capable of. This is a team, again, from what I could tell, they are undefeated at home, and they actually are defeated on the road. It's them and the Oregon State Beavers are the only 2 teams in the Pac-12 that have yet to win a road game so far this season.
Yeah, that's crazy. They lost to Arizona State, Cal, and then all the way back they lost to Colorado State, which is a good loss. You only lost by 5.
So we'll see, obviously, what Colorado does. They're at 3. I've got Arizona State at 4. Like I said, moving on with my Pac-12 Power Rankings. Now, who do you think I got next, Erik? Well,
you tell me.
Well, now what's up? I got Utah at 5. I've got Wazoo at 6. USC at 7, man. I say it every single week. I am absolutely just incredibly impressed with the way that LA schools seem to fumble the bag. And the expectation, Craig Morgan had said this a while ago, talking about the football programs. USC and UCLA are like the spoiled rich kids that just never find a way to figure it out. They have everything handed to them time and again because they're in LA. They've got the money, they got the players, they got the coaches. And for some reason, they just find a way to fumble the bag. It's like they're your oldest kid that time and again, they're calling you from jail. Hey, Dad, can you bail me out this time? I crashed a Lambo this week. Or personal experience? No, not personal experience. I don't have a Lambo, and I've never been bailed out of jail. But that's why I have the LA schools where they're at. Again, continuing forward with my Pac-12 Power Rankings. I've got Stanford.
The longest time to get through a power rankings
Stanford
I've ever
at
seen.
8, Washington at 9, Oregon State at 10. This is another team in the conference that, again, I don't think is very good. They're 1-4 in conference play, 9-7 overall on the season. They're actually on a 3-game losing streak as well. But that's just how bad I think UCLA and Cal are at 11-12 respectively. But guys, head to the comments. Let me know, let Erik know what you think of this week's Pac-12 Power Rankings